listening to KTWR, broadcasting from the island of Guam. Our program is heard each Sunday at 1500 hours Coordinated Universal Time, broadcasting on 15205 kilohertz in the 19-meter band. Coming up next is DX's Diary. This is KTWR, Agana, Guam, where hope knows no barriers.
Welcome to DX's Diary, your 5-minute weekly DX digest produced and presented for Transworld Radio by your friend Arun Kumar Narasimhan from Chennai in India. As you all know, this show has been on the air in KTWR for over a year now. This 5-minute weekly DX program is broadcast every Sunday in KTWR from the beautiful island of Guam in 15205 kHz DRM mode at 1500 hours Universal Coordinated Time. As radio hobbyists, DXs and shortwave radio listeners, you all know the role of sunspot number, SFI forecast, and A index in radio broadcasting. The sunspot number this week is 32. SFI forecast ranges from 94 to 96, and A index ranges from 8 to 12. We have information about radio broadcasting in the Philippines. According to information available on the Philippine Broadcasting Service website, during World War II, the U.S. Office of War Information set up a radio station with call letters KZSO inside a U.S. Navy to send messages and update information on the progress of the war against Japan. The station played a vital role and contributed largely to the early occupation of the Philippines by the U.S. Armed Forces. This 50-watt portable radio station later found its way to the Philippines when U.S. soldiers landed in Lincoln Gulf during the first week of February 1945. KZSO was alongside the American soldiers as they reached Manila. The Radio Broadcasting Board, created on September 12, 1947, took charge of the administration and operation of KZFM. On January 1, 1952, the board was abolished. In its place, the Philippine Information Council was established. In compliance with the resolution approval at the International Telecommunication Conference in Atlantic City, USA, all radio stations in the Philippines would adopt the letter D as the first letter of their call letters. That KZRM became DZFM. A new 10 kilowatt transmitter in 1958. The old 5 kilowatt transmitter was used to establish a sister station, later known as DZRM, together with the shortwave stations DUH2 and DUB4. Thereafter, it was therefore necessary to adapt a new name for the mother entity of the radio stations, which gave birth to the umbrella organization called the Philippine Broadcasting Services. When martial law was declared in 1972, PBS was abolished. The NMPC operated the Voice of the Philippines, VOP, on both medium wave 918 kHz and shortwave 991 MHz. In 1980, the NMPC acquired DWIM-FM, presently known as DWBR 104.3 MHz. At present, PBS owns and operates radio stations nationwide with DZRB Radio NG Bayan Manila as its flagship station. Several DXs have posted information online that Voice of Greece has stopped its shortwave service recently. According to a post in a SW Link post, Voice of Greece had had its broadcast on 9420 kHz, but they've been off air for over 2 months. Voice of Greece joins the list of few radio stations which went off air in shortwave. The Australian government is all set to undertake a review into the potential restoration of Australian shortwave radio broadcasting capacity in the Pacific region. Mr. Tony Walter, Director, Pacific Strategic Analysis Section, Australian Government, in a reply to Mr. Jerome Van der Linden on July 26, 2022, has said that the Australian Government will undertake a review into the restoration of Australian shortwave radio broadcasting capacity in the Pacific, in close consultation with key partners, including the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Australian broadcasting in the Pacific is a unique and important avenue to advance Australia's relations in the region. Friends, we have come to the end of the program now. As in the past, I request you to send your listeners' logs bank scans, reception reports, views, and opinion about the program to dxsdiary@gmail.com. Please keep encouraging us by sending your reception reports regularly, and we'll acknowledge your reception reports with a QSL card as early as possible. Until next week, this is your friend Arun Kumar Nasiman signing off. 73. Bye-bye.